Greetings everyone, and great here of another Company Wars 1 replay. Spawn on the south side as the Panzer lead player of Mr. Carrot D. Markoney. Spawn as teammate as the Wehrmacht player, we have Bergkamp. Spawn as the opponent as the British forces, we have Fortes, Fortuna, adiuvat. Oh, I butchered that. And as his British teammate, we have Roos. Those double Brits versus Wehrmacht Panzer Elite. And we got a bunch of Russian being spoke. I cannot read Russian.
Target is secured. Squad ready.
G43 squad being upgraded.
Squad is ready for orders. Awaiting instructions. The upgrade is complete. Auftragseingang.
Pioneers pushing way forward. We do have the munitions point being captured up. Let's see, where would the British players deploy the HQs? One's packed up. The other one is probably deploying out a lieutenant now. Got the Brendan carrier loaded up with the scope rifle squad. That's all of his army right there. And I'm going to go straight for this fuel point. D43 squad will have a bit of trouble versus the Brendan carrier with the scope rifle squad, especially if they park in the middle of them. And a lot of extra rifles firing. Kettengrad pushing forward, trying to capture this point. And the scope rifle squad does go ahead and dismount. Scope rifle squad being dismounted is able to get more of the rifles firing. Kettengrad receiving a bit of fire, not capturing this fuel point at the moment. And Kettengrad may actually go down, get a damage engine crit there. Brendan carrier has plenty of health remaining. Not a single bullet of damage, actually. And they're now getting knocked around. Got the other scope rifle squad advancing forward. Excuse me. And what is this? They are going hyper aggressive. We got a destroyed Kettengrad right there, and now looks this British player is going to set up his HQ on top of this fuel point. This scope rifle squad advancing forward. Of course, he does not scope rifle squad, regular squad. Pioneer squad does fall back. This point is probably be captured on up. Once that gets captured up, the HQ can deploy in this region. And there is a spot right there for it. And there you go. This fuel point is now locked down. Of course, in order to get this, when this guy gets packed up, all these sectors can be out of supply until they capture this munitions point. Overall, the Axis players do have better field control. We do got a mortar emplacement right there. That seems like a really weird spot. He needs an MG bunker as soon as possible, a Vickers bunker. Scope rifles receive quite a bit of fire from the Volks Grenadiers. And remember, he is way back here. Does deploy his Pack-Up's HQ. So this scope rifle squad may actually fall back to his teammates' HQ right now. Let's see where it goes. Does it go past or to it? He does go to it. Volks Grenadiers advancing forward. Mortar trying to find a shot point blank range. I don't think he's within the minimum range. Yeah, that's within the minimum range. Scope rifle squad advancing forward. Fires a barrage. Looks like going to try to eye a scatter rain close. Scatter close. Infantry half-track has been completed. That could be very effective in this engagement. Okay, that's two scope rifles coming forward. We've got a lieutenant to support out Yellow's forces. He needs to go for a Vickers emplacement here. He needs some. This mortar pit is in a horrible spot. He should deploy that back here. Not much safer spot, because this can be very, very exposed. Blues advancing forward. Brendan carrier is still being a bit of a problem over here. But the Brendan carrier is almost down. Infantry half-track pushing way forward, trying to overrun these forces. We'll also provide some good forward reinforcements here. These guys are quite wounded. This pack up his HQ, now redeploying his HQ right around here, I guess. There's suppression right there, trying to load up the infantry section inside the Bren carrier, but Bren does get it in time, but it's also still quite vulnerable. These two models in the back are very, very wounded indeed. And the British HQ is going very, very far forward. This is going to be very, very aggressive. The landmine was detonated right there, very nice. And Brown's forces will need to fall back to this HQ over here. Bren carrier in pursuit. No, that okay, does do a full retreat right there. I was gonna say this mountain right there is very dangerous. In fact, it's still very dangerous. And the forward HQ over here. Where is this going?
Vehicle made ready.
This is going to be a very, very strange game, isn't it? Let's play on this fuel point as well. Looks like they're going for aggressive on fuel. Maybe some Stuart spam. Maybe going for fast Cromwells. I have no idea. They're forfeiting most of the map for their current positions. They do have, of course, still this forward mortar pit. Where is it actually barraging? Oh, wait. Is this map hacks? Okay. Okay, no, he does have vision in that area with the scope rifles, though those were just recently pulled up there. That could have been map hacks. He do have a bit of a lag spike there, but I don't think he's actually backed out game. I think that's just going to be a lag spike. Does pick off that sniper there. The boy designated marksman. That barrage there was a little bit strange, though it could have been spotted earlier. I do not know. Bren carrier in pursuit, trying to get down that Kettengrad. Let's keep the British players selected in case we see something else suspicious. So the trench has been interrupted right there. We can go ahead and finish it off. And Kettengrad is not receiving big fire. Does get buttoned. He's trying to get away slowly. Now I do have a Stuart deployed over here. Just because this is deployed over there doesn't mean we can provide supply, so that sector is out of supply. You need to recapture this fuel point. Stuart is going to be very effective against the opponent's current composition. You got a Panzer Strike half track right there, as well as a Kettengrad, so this could be a bit different. And there goes that infantry, that mortar pit as well. Got two mounted Panzer Strikes. And Stuart's now charging forward as well. See 2 hits, 3 hits there. It's almost dead. He could try a canister round. Right there, canister round. And does lose the Stuart right there. Goliath now charging forward. That's going to be a deadly Goliath. Holy crap. Everyone's dead. That may have been the best Goliath I've ever seen.
The Germans are attacking our supply lines.
Panzer's trying to push his way forward, trying to get some hits. Bolt action rifle is the one that's firing. This HQ can be exposed. He's going for the armor command truck now. Let's see. He has a bit of manpower. He does have command points. He could go for a quick Churchill. Let's see what's over here for his teammate. We do have a massive stockpile of manpower and full. He needs to go. He does not have enough command points for a Churchill. He needs to pull out armor command truck as soon as possible. He shouldn't waste around with that. He probably should be able to get out a Cromwell relatively soon. And for this player here, we do have a bit of manpower, a bit of munitions. That's Tank Veteran C going for a sniper. And now infantry half track's going to take time to clean up these.
Losing territory.
There's an exposed armor command truck. Does he have vision? He does not have vision of it. But he does have vision field support truck. Patrick's are firing against multiple targets at once. Is that a good or bad thing? Are they gonna kill them about the same time? Goliath has been completed as well. And there is a commando glider right there. The commandos can get suppressed by the pintle mount of the, pintle mount of the half-track. Commando glider receiving quite a bit of fire.
The fatherland until death.
Looks like something went down, Pack 38. For the Panzer Lead player, not a whole lot of resource stockpile. There's just 3 buildings there. He could potentially get a Panther resource relatively soon. Amounts do get suppressed there. More Pantrix advancing forward. Where is that armor command truck? I'm not sure where the armor command truck may have went. But there goes a field support truck. If your half track does go down, but that's a good trade for the Panzer Lead player. Armor command truck. Let's switch over. Which one was it? He does not have the armor command truck. He does. There's the armor command truck. We got a stag hound being floated now. And commandos getting some decent hits there. But they're also quite wounded. 4 models, no health remaining. The bolt action rifles can't get some good hits there. They do fall back nice and early. Armor command truck's going for a pair of staghounds. Got a full staghounds bound. Stu's been deployed out on the field.
Staghound, armored and in command.
Let's get a hit there on the casualty clearing station. Brand carrier is advancing. Piet's being fired over the hedge line. Very nice. And good hit there onto the scope rifle squad. I may have had the Pack 38 when switching players, so that's going to be a permanent marking on the ground. Model squad does fall back with camouflage smoke. And the Panzer Grenadier squad is receiving a bit of fire. Group pursuit down. Looks like one of the players is lagging a little bit. That's this British player, the blue one. Stu receiving quite a bit of repairs. Got 2 staghounds deployed on out. Doesn't have a whole lot else. No infantry sections remaining. They may have all been nuked. Panthers are hitting the staghound. Can't be losing anymore. And Volts Grenadier is getting a body block as well as firing a Panzerfaust there. And there goes the staghound. He can't be throwing units like that. Let's see. The commando glider has gone destroyed. Can't deploy any more commandos from it. Got 2 officers for Magenta, the other British player. Of course, we got Blitzkrieg Doctrine there. Does use a smoke. Gets a decent hit there. Captured Pack 38 with 2 levels of veterans inspiration there. So the Wehrmacht sniper does find a kill there. Good hits there on that Stu. The Stu's almost down. Piet's charging forward. Piet's and Pack 38 does get a kill there. Does get send a good hit before dying, but not really worth it. And the Panzer League player has not selected Doctrine either. Got a bit of manpower in reserve. And this may allow to be the last upgrade before we can get the Panzer optimization. Down Goliath. Scope rifle squad advancing forward does spot all these Panzer squads. Down south. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. Staghound engaging the Pack 38. The Staghound could be able to circle around the Pack 38. I hear a Panzerfaust firing. Does get a hit there with the Panzerfaust. Does get the Pack 38 decrewed. And here comes the Panther research. He does have quite a bit of manpower reserves, as was quite a bit of manpower income. So 1 more minute of manpower, and then he gets his Panthers.
Bases under enemy
Heisman is
fire.
following him back, receiving quite a bit of fire.
The enemy is stealing a victory point.
And a Panzer squad does go down and drops a Panzer as well. Commandos pick up a Panzer Trek.
Receiving you,
We
Commander.
are losing ground.
Heard a landmine detonation somewhere, right there. Got more landmines being deployed up by sappers this time. You got the 2 lieutenants running around. Lots of landmines being deployed out. Very, very nice. A lot of Pantry squad, G43 squads as well. Patrick does connect with a Staghound.
We are losing a sector.
Is kept at that point. And that was a demolition charge deployed out by the commandos.
Was gibt es?
Panthers are now being deployed on out. No doctors have been selected just yet. Scorcher would not be half bad, seeing how 4 of these HQs are. And the amount of infantry forces are blobbing up. Panthers running over some hedges. And he doesn't look. I think he just used deploy designated marksman on top of the on the Pack 43, Pack 34, 38. Can't get the numbers right. Going for a bunker there, probably an empty bunker. A lot of Piats hit that or missed that Pack 38. Great Stu shot there. Panthers advancing forward. Staghound seeing quite a bit of fire. And the left hand running around is body blocking these Panthers severely. And great hit there by the... Ooh, Commando's almost dead. Thanks to the fact that they're getting photoed by those Panthers. And the Stu finds a good hit as well. Good potentially go down. That is a British landmine there. No Pinto Mount there. Those unable to gun down the rest of that Commando. Staghound charging forward, and he may have got a squad wipe. I'm not sure. That seemed like no squad wipe. Good as there onto the Staghound. It does clean up that Staghound entirely.
Once again.
Staghound's trying to hunt down some snipers. Pioneers pushing way forward and got some first squad of commandos. Get a bit of fire somewhere. Fire from the Staghound. 2 Staghounds are currently on the field. Commando glider does get spotted. I wonder if he's going to find any additional commandos. Nope, no additional commandos from that glider.
The arty lads have received their decoy smoke.
Decoy smoke, very nice. What has the other British player even gone for? He's gone for something, but I don't know what. Huh. Could it be Royal Engineers? They have a lot of passive abilities. No, Royal Artillery has a lot of passive abilities as well. Hard to say, actually. I'm gonna take a look at the sector to see if it got increased income. 18 fuel. Can't tell if that's increased fuel or not. I don't think so. Because this one's also 18 fuel as well. Got a lot of explosion. I think it's mortars. And now got the scope rifle squad running around, getting picked off a little bit by the snipers. Stu is going to interrupt their movement. A lot of good suppression there. Verifying snipers getting some more kills as well. And does get that one fully wiped. Last model getting crushed by the Stu.
Victory countdown started.
Both players have plenty of VPs at the moment. We got also some smoke here. I think it's a decoy barrage. A lot of construction in this region, facing a big engagement. The model's charging forward as well. Staghound's received quite a bit of fire. Crushing some of those hedges, very nice as well. Commandos do throw out some smoke there as well. Damage to crit onto the Staghound, though it's good as dead. Patrick does connect as well as on the commandos. Staghound does go down. The Staghound has received quite a bit of fire. And the Patricks do kill off that commando squad. It could have been, nope, it's one of the stragglers. Commando glider here still not fully destroyed. Panther's charging forward, trying to clean up some of these HQs and perhaps some MG emplacements. That's a Kettengrad, not a Panther. We're going straight for the armor command truck. Dugar's got a capture pack 38 and a Bren carry coming to spawn. So that's like great versus armor command against the Panthers, the Bren carrier. Though it does provide some good spotting for the pack 38. Armor command truck's being trying to pull out something. It is another Firefly. Let's get buttoned by the Bren carrier. So that's actually why he brought the Bren carrier over there. Armor command truck will like to go down before the Firefly comes out. He is already running on into that button of the Panther. And there goes the armor command truck. He may be lagging out the game, maybe not. Panther's severely wounded. And this is like these guys are moving way too fast, aren't they? Must have been done the captain bug. Because those guys are just sprinting on forward. He may be lagging out the game entirely. Stu's advancing forward, and the HQ command truck's going for another armor command truck. And this moving way forward, got some kills there onto the commandos. Stackhouse trying to pursue those snipers. Pack 38. Oh, there goes one of the snipers. It does take out that Staghound now. Okay, that looks like these guys are now moving at regular speed now. And they do fall back now.
German forces are trying to
Commandos receive a nice deadly hit there from the Stu. And the armor command trucks now under siege from the Pack 38 as well as the Stu. The Stu is quite wounded, however, but is trying to wipe out this commando squad. Armor command truck has been built. The Stu just needs to fall back. Now got some artillery smoke raining on in. There's a decoy barrage. Take out the Bren carrier as well. And another... It's cheaper to build the commandos than to deploy out a whole nother glider. Why did he not just deploy out another squad of commandos?
Germans are trying to seize
But
one
commando
of our
glider is like
strategic
a
locations.
650, and like deploying a whole new squad of commandos, like what, 450 if not 350? 350 is probably a couple years too. Now got the pass, Patrick's coming forward. Does the demolition charge there, takes out both those commando gliders. These guys only responded because this guy was capturing the point up, not because there was a glider there. And now got another decoy barrage capturing on in over here. Commandos getting some great work done, but they will get overrun by the Panthers. They need to fall back sooner rather than later before they get crushed. They're getting crushed.
Have a victory point under attack.
They do fall back now, and maybe that flag spike of his. Infantry coming on forward, or back. Now Tiga Panzer has been deployed on out. Rolls and miss on the Pack 38. Needs to stop moving in front of the Pack 38, have the rear arc exposed. Size now it's dancing from the Pack 38, not good. He just needs to keep on driving, just take damage and run away. The model doesn't get fully wiped there.
Section is KIA.
Now I've got 3 lieutenants in this region, one of them severely wounded. Great hits there. Panther's almost down. And now I've got actual 25 pounder barrage running on in. Got sector artillery also being deployed out in this region. Does fall back with those forces. Tetrarchs cannot be called in, but that's not going to be very useful. But it's there under the Tiger Panzer. A great hit there on those forces.
COs reporting they have destroyed a German target.
Does take out that Stu. That's a Katagrad, and this is another Stu. This is taking time to repair his teammates' HQ. Could go use the medic right there. There's a lot of sappers need healing. Oh, sniper. Was that the lieutenant? That may have been a little, no, that's a sapper. Another squad of commando gliders. Takes out all the gliders. The commandos will only fall back. The point is security trying to disrupt these units. Destroy the demolition charge there as well.
A victory point is being overrun.
There's inside that not church, more of a shrine.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Two, Pack 38. Tiger Panzer, Pack 38. Repair bunker. Does gain another MG bunker. And over here, that's a Tetrarch glider. We actually go and see a Tetrarch. With no outline. Tetrarch has been deployed on out. It's a relatively rare thing to see, so I'm a bit curious about it. Do we see the little boy adapter for it? We see some Pantric fire trying to roll around. And apparently he can bounce shots there. Oh, that's Panzer 4C. Even then, a glider shouldn't be bouncing. A Panzer 4C shouldn't be bouncing off a glider. Those gliders are very, very lightweight. They cut back all weight just to deliver their payload. The heavier payload, the lighter the glider, probably. We got a priest deployed out here as well, so he's gone for Royal Artillery. Commandos from Royal Artillery. And do have another Goliath being deployed out on the southern area. That shark being upgraded with the little boy adapter, which is like some sort of thing called a squeeze barrel. I'm very curious how effective that is, like why we don't hear about that much anymore in the future. Patrick's trying to engage. Trying to fire some long-range shots. Commandos are quite wounded. Although the squeeze bore is probably pretty. Doesn't last very long, I'm guessing, because it sounds like something that gets a lot of extra friction. The priest, or the priest may in fact go down. Does get spotted right there. Losing it to Panthers is not a good idea. And the priest does in fact go down. Commandos here. Seeing quite a bit of fire. Kettengrad trying to decapture point. And throws a Pantric into his Kettengrad, taking it out. Friendly fire. He's now charging on forward, trying to get some kills here. There's a lot of Piets in here. 5 Piet squads. A lot of potential rearmament hits there, but they do roll a whole bunch of misses. Ooh. Patrick finds some sort of landmine there, receiving quite a bit of fire. And the Panther's going to roll up and say, "You're dead." Another demolition charge here. That Pioneer actually may die. Pioneer does not die. You have another priest, this time a bit more of a safer location. Firefly advancing forward, trying to deal with these Panthers. Does roll a miss there onto the Panther. And looks like the other MG does go down. These 2 MGs are still up and going.
RAF will be providing us HQ glider support.
That wouldn't necessarily be half bad to get out some Piet commandos. The opponent needs to get some more Fireflies, and he's gone for a Stag Council, no command tank. More artillery raining on in somewhere. Not sure where, but there it is. And Humo should be deployed out relatively soon as well. Let's see if he has that Doesn't have the full mobility just yet. Has plenty of munitions for sector artillery. Got Blitzkrieg now being activated by the Axis player, the Wehrmacht player. Doesn't have manpower blitz just yet, so he's not going to have a lot of manpower in the future. Let's take out the Firefly. The Piet's going to nail this Tigerpanzer. Tigerpanzer is severely wounded. Bank got destroyed. Does go down right there. Got flares, 25 pound of barrage raining on in. The Tiger carcass is ready, so his teammate could put out a Bergkamp to recover it, but I think the Tiger carcass just went down. Yep, there it goes.
They're losing territory.
Here, looks like there's a VP being captured on up. Fresh Firefly has been pulling out, but these Panthers could hunt it down quite easily. If they run into it, Stu's coming to support them as well. Because it hits there onto these MG bunkers. Firefly and Stu will meet each other. Not much the Stu can do. He just need to push forward and use this wood, whatever that structure is, as protection. Some sort of logging facility. That's all I know about it.
The enemy has 300 points.
Firefly does roll a miss there. Got the captain in this region. Piet squad is charging forward. Does find the Pioneer squad. Another Panther, pair of Panthers to pull out the Panther lead player. Ooh, and here comes Sector Artillery. Sector Artillery could potentially get some good hits there. But that squad does go down, just a regular Pioneer squad, so a little bit overkill. May see another Firefly on the build queue. Yep, another Firefly on the build queue, but it may be destroyed before it gets deployed out.
German forces are trying to overrun one of our sectors.
It's getting pretty close. The squad's charging forward as well. Takes out the A2 command truck now. These guys are a little bit wounded, but nothing too critical at this moment in time. 25 pounder or a priest does find a hit there. Kamazu get forced back by the Tigerpanzer, fresh Tigerpanzer. That's going to get the spotter out. Very nice. And the last remaining Firefly is going to escape on out there. There's a Steward, no Fireflies, 2 priests. He may not even have an armor command truck, does he? No armor command truck. Over here, we got the intersection trying to capture the fuel point. Stu's trying to dissuade them not to. Pack 38 still, capture Pack 38 still alive. He has a lot of Pantrix here, as well as a lot of Panthers. So this can be overran quite easily. Stewart, it's not going to do much. Maybe trying to go for some canister rounds. The Stewart quickly goes down. And not hitting the Pack 38 was not being set up either way.
Troops ready to move.
Oh, here, fresh armor command truck. May find a Kettengrad. Kettengrad could just go and try. Yep, there you go. He's just going to harass the armor command truck by blocking it. And now he's stalling it for the Panthers. And here comes the Panthers. This Kettengrad could just stay here and spot everything that gets spawned out. That would be very, very nasty, but there goes the armor command truck. Tigerpanzer advancing forward. Commandos may receive some hits. Wehrmacht sniper does fall back. He is to connect, get a lot of bounces, however.
We're losing a munition sector.
A lot of Panzer squads here as well. Trying to repair up the Panthers. Panthers are quite wounded. And if he repairs them up right there, he's able to cut off reinforcements, off-map reinforcements. Stewart's advancing forward and will find Rolls 2 misses, 1 hit there, 1 hit there. That may have been a decoy barrage.
A sector is being overrun.
Kettengrad does go down. Oh, that was a 25 pounder raining on it at least. That looks like from priests, not from off map. Boot trap has been triggered. The Commando squad may go down to the Pinto Mount. The main gun's not going to get the kill. No, the Tiger Pouncer may get the kill there as well. But it's there on the casualty recovery station. And it does get gunned down by the Stew. Casualty clearing station does go down. Now going to be blitzkrieging through, trying to get rid of these priests. The Stew needs to focus on the mortar emplacement. As he's lagging out a little bit. Good hit there onto the Stew from the captured Pack 38, who is now receiving some fire. And there goes the priest. Panther's charging up for as well. Not fully repaired. Takes on another priest there. Pinto Mounts gets some great hits there. This 25 pounder barrage, that is an actual 25 pounder barrage. These Panthers are very, very wounded. They need to fall back. His teammate hasn't really deployed out a lot of repair bunkers. Maybe a good idea for him to do that at this point in time. Giga Pounds are trying to slowly back away.
Going after one of our munition stores.
Stew firing. Gets an okay hit there. And now of course you have a lot of P fire, but does get suppressed there by the Pinto Mount. Blitzkrieg is still active as well. Doesn't get a lot of damage there. Does a captain retreat. These forces now starting to get ripped apart. Stewart does find a rear armor hit there on the Tiger Tank. The Tiger Tank should still be able to win out. Damage is a crit from the Piet. He may lose the Tiger Tank, so he's probably going to sacrifice it. He is taken out. Stewart's still alive, but see a nice hit there from the Stew. And now the Panther's going charging forward, trying to get some hits there on this headquarters command truck. So we got a fresh priest here. Would be intercepted by a Kettengrad. And these Panthers are all quite wounded. Damage and crit there. Stew may finish off 25 pounder barrage, unsuccessful. Actually, that may have been officer artillery, and looks like one of the Brits have backed out of the game.
Go ahead.
Looks like they're chatting right now. I'm gonna just fast forward to see one player's backed out of the game. Another collider being called on in. That may have been AI. Looks like. At this point in time, his teammate is out of the game. They're taking down. Might as well just back off. But looks like they're just going to be chatting in a foreign language. I'm just going to fast forward the rest of it because the game's over. There's not much you can do against with an AI his teammate. He does have an H command truck here, but it's going to be slowly whittled away by the Panthers and Stews. Should really back off. He's trying to go for massive crushes here. He has good hits, damage onto those Saffron squads. And he's still trying to hit these forces as well. Yep, and just slowly being bled off right there, losing everything. Yep, and everything's dead. And that's the end of the replay. This is Andgrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.